Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, all participants of Speaking Practice Group. And tonight with me, Mr. Denis as the moderator. So tonight we are going to have the presentation from Miss Aisyah. And the title of her presentation is The Color of Fairness in Religious Court. As the moderator tonight, let me tell you all about our session tonight. So what are we gonna do? First, we already opened the room since 7:30 p.m. straightly. And then second, I see there are some new participants and some other speaking practice group members that have already joined our room. I'm gonna have some chit chat first before Miss Aisyah present her presentation at 7:45, and she's going to have about 20 until 25 minutes for her presentation. And after that, there will be Q&A from participants, which will be led by me. And there will be taking picture together, and we're gonna introduce what actually speaking practice group is. And after that, we're gonna have breaking out room for the first session and the second one. And at the end, we're gonna choose the new presenter and new moderator for next week. So for the members who have just joined already, such as Mr. Torik, Mr. Ozzy, Brother Acha for sure, Brother Bima, my wife, Miss Elvira, thank you very much for joining us. And don't forget the presenter tonight, Miss Aisyah Kahar. But I also want to ask some of new participants that I just see tonight. Probably I haven't seen them before. So first of all, may I ask Abang Danu, would you mind to introduce yourself? Can you please turn your microphone on and tell us who you are, please? You can introduce yourself, sir. Who you are?
Okay. Yeah, hello. Anyone can hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my name is Janu. And honestly, I just nothing to do because I just waiting to going home after one finish the job. And my job is cooking.
Okay.
Cooking. Without cooking is no money. And what else? So yeah.
How do you get the information from Mr. Zanu?
From the Vision group.
Okay. Thank you very much for your introduction, Mr. Zanu.
Okay.
Welcome to our speaking session tonight. Okay. Beside Mr. Zanu, I also see Mr. Abdul Mustafa. Mr. Abdul Mustafa, would you mind to introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Abdul Mustafa. I'm from Bali, and I am entrepreneur from Bali. Thank you.
Mr. Abdul Mustafa, may I also know how do you get this meeting from? The information, I mean?
From Aisyah Status.
Oh, from Miss Aisyah Status. Okay. Thank you very much for your introduction and telling us how do you get the information from. Thank you one more time, Mr. Abdul Mustafa. Okay, next, the first one who actually came tonight, even after I opened the room. But I don't know, is it Miss or Mr. Chatur Nugrahaini? Would you mind to turn your microphone on, please? Can you introduce who you are? May we know what's your activity? And can you introduce yourself, Miss or Mr. Chatur Nugrahaini? Okay. If Miss Chatur and Mr. or Miss Chatur, because this is the first time I meet. Please, can you introduce yourself?
I'm sorry, I cannot switch on my camera because
it's okay. So Miss Chatur, yeah?
I'm feeding my baby.
No, it's okay. can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Chantu Nugraheni. No, I am a civil servant in National Land Agency in Jambi Province. So I know this meeting from Aisyah WhatsApp story. So I
From Miss
try
Aisyah.
to follow this.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Chatur, for your
Yeah,
introduction and telling us how do you get the information from.
yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, Miss Chatur. Next, I also don't really know, is it Mr. or Miss? Restu Bagus, can you please introduce yourself?
Good evening, everyone.
Hello? Yeah, now we can hear you. Please, you may introduce yourself.
Yeah, I am the employee of PT Bumitama Gunajaya Agro. I heard the link from my boss, Pak Edi, and maybe Pak Edi get the link from Bu Ocha, I guess.
I see. So you are from BGA, yes, sir, yeah?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Thank you very much and welcome to our speaking practice group session. Thank you. I call you by Mr. Restu or Mr. Bagus? Mr. Restu. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Restu, for introducing yourself. Okay. We also have some other participants, the members, such as Mr. Edward. Also, yeah, I think Mr. Arifin joined last week, yeah, Mr. Arifin? How are you,
Yeah.
Mr. Arifin?
Actually, I'm not well.
You're not really good. You joined
Yeah.
last week, if I'm mistaken, right?
Pardon?
You joined the meeting last week as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Last week? Yes. Okay.
Last week.
So
Last
thank
week
you.
So this is the second one I'm joining.
The second one you joined, yes, sir. Thank you very much for joining again our speaking
Okay.
session. Okay. Next, I think Mr. Irfan Islami. Mr. Irfan Islami, can you please introduce yourself and tell us how do you know this program from? Miss Irfan Islami?
Hello everyone, good night. My name is
Hello,
Irfan
good evening.
Islami and you can call me Irfan. And I'm just graduated from master program from Gajah Mada University. And I know this event from one of my friends, Miss Hannah.
Miss Hannah.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Mr.
Nice to
Irfan.
you all.
Nice to meet you too. Okay. I just want to reconfirm, Miss Isti Kamila, is this the first time for you joining our session?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Denis, how are you today?
Great. How are you?
I'm fine.
Would you mind introducing yourself again, Miss Isti?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Denis. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Isti Kamila. I'm from Bogor, and I am a lecturer in Pakuan, in Universitas Pakuan. Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Denis. I think
Thank you,
it's
Miss
enough.
Isti.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I think this is not the first time I meet you. Oh, I meet you in Pakuan University. Okay.
Pakuan,
Thank you, Miss
yeah.
Isti, for joining us.
Pakuan.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Okay. After Miss Isti, I think I also see Mr. Nugraha Bogor. Mr. Nugraha Bogor, would you also mind introduce yourself and tell us how do you know this program from?
Hello, good night, everybody. My name is
Good evening.
Nugraha. I came from Bogor. I know this program from Mr. Acep. I think this evening I will to focus on knowing each other.
Okay.
Just it.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much,
Mr. Denis.
Mr. Nugraha.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thank you. So, yes, that's about the chit chat with the new participants, and for the members already, such as Mr. Torik, Mr. Ozi. I believe Mr. Arifin also already joined our group. Miss Aisyah for sure, Mr. Acep, Mr. Bima, Miss Elvira, Mr. Edward, and of course, Mr. Rango already joined our members. So tonight, what are we gonna do? Let me just share screen a bit about our schedule tonight. So as I actually mentioned earlier, and I show it in the chat box. So these are our session. So now the session it's going to be about the presentation from Miss Aisyah Kahar. She is a judge, and besides a judge, she also teaches English. And her presentation tonight, it's gonna be about the color of fairness in religious court. Since I have already introduced everyone, so Miss Aisyah, if you don't mind, you can take the session and you can explain the session tonight. You have about 20 until 25 minutes for your presentation. Please, Miss Aisyah.
Okay. Hello, anyone? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I hear.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. So, I think some of you here already know me. So this is like I think I'm just also new to this group, and I'm very honored to be invited to become speaker. And I just want to share about what I have done to my job, Like you can see that my name is Aisyah Kahar. Uh, I'm 29 years old. I graduated from Faculty of Law, University of Indonesia. I already become civil servant since 2017. So it's already 5 years, I work in government, almost 5 years. And then now I am a judge in children court, children release court in London. So in here, maybe, like Mr. Denis said, I just only speak maybe about 20 and 25 minutes. And I hope in this event, all of you uh, can be more interactive and then be sure to ask anything. I would like to share about anything that I can share to you. Okay? Yeah, like you can say this is the color of fairness in religious court because why I choose this topic actually before I choose this topic, I asked some people, especially in the group, like what should I bring for the next meeting, and they really want to know that what I've done with my job, like the happiness, the sadness, of course, the job has the depth and positive things. So I think why I choose the color because I want to show you that it's not only our color is not only the black and white, but also the color has a really charity. Okay, sorry, Mr. Dennis, can we go to the next slide? Okay, I think it's like the ice-breaking question for everyone. Uh, anyone in here can tell me or explain to me what do you know when you hear about religious sport? Okay, maybe to make it faster, you can just chat, because they don't give us so much time to talk. So I think it's better for you guys to only to chat. What do you guys know about religious sport? Oh, Mr. Dennis say before. Yeah. What else maybe that you know? Besides before?
Miss Elvira raise her hand. Miss Aisyah, she probably wants to say
Okay.
something.
Yeah, thank you. Ms. Elvira, please, what do you know?
Actually, Mr. Dennis already said about divorce, and I don't know a term in English, but it's hartagonogini. I don't know in. I think it's part of religion court. It's right or no? Yeah.
Yes, it's right. Yeah, it's right. Yeah. So yeah, religious court we convert it into pengadilan agama, and I think everyone of you already know about religious court, and maybe I want to say that it's different with KUA kantor KUA is part of the religious ministry, and religious ministry is different with the religious court because from now it's different from the religious court. So if you say religious ministry and religious court is different because religious court is not the part of the religious ministry. Okay, sorry, Mr. Dennis, can you go on to the next slide? Okay, yeah, like you can see here, so actually religious court is part of the Supreme Court. So religious court is not part of the ministry. It's not part of the ministry. So like we can say that we are have three main three main institutions: the executive, judicative, and legislative. Three. And actually, the religious court is part of the judicative, or part of the Supreme Court. As we know that the judicative is the Supreme Court, and the legislative is like DPR, DPRD, and for the executive is the government. Yeah, so it's different, and each of the three three parts they have their own leader. So that's why actually three of them is a main part yeah, of our country. Yeah. So nothing is higher. Yeah, executive is not higher, legislative is not higher, legislative is not higher. No, but they are the same, and they are it's important. Yeah, three of them is like we can say that it's the same level. So if you say about ministry, ministry is part of the executive. Ministry is part of the executive. So the religious court is not part of the ministry. The religious court is part of the judiciary or Supreme Court. Yeah. So because it's very like I often find yeah these mistakes yeah in everyone, even not only the common people yeah, but also some of my friends, even they graduate from law or even they already know more about law, they are educated, but sometimes they still confused like, oh, religious court is part of Kemenak. Oh, so in this session, I hope I can give like both socialization yeah, about that yeah that religious court is part of the Supreme Court is judicial court not executive. So sorry Miss Elvira. Oh sorry. I don't know because that's Mr. Dennis
You can
Elvira. That's Mr.
you
Dennis
can
saying, not me.
It's me.
oh
What should I do?
you can full screen.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Dennis said the something, yeah, not me. Thank you, Mr. Dennis, for helping
Sorry.
me. Because suddenly now I use my phone to the Zoom. With the Zoom. Thank you. Sorry, Mr. Dennis, can you go back to the previous? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think it's already 23 people now, yeah. Some new people come here. Okay, maybe some new people here. So maybe after that, yeah, we can talk about that. Okay, so the religious court is part of the Supreme Court, not the ministry. So I will explain you more that the religious court is one of the implementers of judicial power in Indonesia, which is under the auspice of the Supreme Court in line with three judicial environments: General Court, Pengadilan Negeri, Military Court, Pengadilan Militer, and State Administrative Court, or PTUN, Pengadilan Tata Usaha Negara. So if we say religious court, it's equal with the general court, military court, and administrative court. They are equal. We are in the same situation. The judicial, the Supreme Court, they are equal. The difference is only the authority. Yeah? And after this, don't worry. After this, I will explain to you about what is the authority of the this court. Yeah. Okay. And the second paragraph. So actually, okay, how about the authority of the religious court? Because today we are focused on the religious court, so maybe I just focus to tell you about what is the authority of religious court. Then. So religious court is in Article 49, Law Number 3 of 2006, because this is to talk about court the judicative. So only if I mention some regulation, yeah, because that's the case, yeah. When I say something, yeah, but I also say something. It is my opinion. If it is not based on the legal or the law, I will say it. So based on the law number 3 of 2006, concerning amendment to law number 7 of 1989 concerning the religious code, the authority is like you have mentioned before in the chat, yeah. The first one is about marriage. Yeah. So when we talk about marriage, it could be about divorce, yeah. It could be about divorce, about isbat nikah. Isbat nikah is when someone married illegally or casually, they can make it officially or legally in religious court, yeah. And the second one is inheritance, waris, yeah. And then will, grants, wakaf, zakat, infak, sedekah, and economy syariah. So many actually the authority of the religious court. Yeah, maybe some of you just know it today. And also like the harta gono gini ya, because it's also related to the marriage, yeah, everything about the marriage. Include the child, like hak asuh anak, also include our authority, the religious authority. So it's mainly, yeah, and also the Sharia economy, maybe like you can see now so many Sharia bank, yeah. So if there's like a dispute in the Sharia bank or Sharia insurance, actually you can bring the dispute into the uh, court. And like you can say, is the point, yeah. So and the main point is because dispute between Muslim. So the main thing is personality Muslim, that everyone that is Miss Elvira asked, yeah, this is that I want to explain, Miss Elvira. So actually, even the name is religious, yeah, religious, but actually it's not for all religious, yeah, like Mr. Dennis has already underlined. So actually, it is only for the Muslim people, only for the Muslim people. But yeah, but the name is religious, that Islamic quote. The name is religious quote, but it's only for the Muslim. So who can go to the religious court to finish the business? Yeah, only the Muslim, also the people that have their agreement, agree with the Muslim or Sharia law. Only that. So that's the main point. Yeah, it's only for the Muslim. That's why everyone in the religious court who work at the religious court, yeah, they must be a Muslim. And if they're a woman, they must wear a hijab. Yeah. That's why because it's for the Muslim, from Muslim to Muslim. I think that's the point, yeah. So education again is quite important about careers, about inheritance, about the will, about the grants, about wakaf, about zakat, about infak, about sedekah, and about kanun syariah. Okay. Uh, sorry, Mr. Dennis, go to the next slide. Okay. So actually, for the detail, yeah, about our authority, yeah, I will explain you the detail about the authority. So what is the detail of the authority of the religious board? Yeah. Also in the explanation of number 27, Article 49, that our authority covers at least 22 legal codes. So many, right? 22 legal codes, including regarding polygamy commits. Everyone knows polygamy, right? Okay, marriage dispensation. Marriage dispensation is like when in the new law, yeah, if someone wants to marry legally in KUA, they should reach the age of 19, minimum 19. So if they haven't been 19 years old, but they want to get married and they have a strong will, strong reason why they should get married, they can go to the religious court to get the dispensation from us, from the judge. Yeah, that's the dispensation. So for this, we are still under 19, so marriage, we should get the dispensation from the religious court. And the next one is marriage prevention. So actually, when we talk about marriage, yeah, it's always about complicated and many, yeah. So it's not only about divorce actually that we can handle our authority. And the next one is about the marriage prevention. It's like something if someone wants to get married, but the wali, yeah, because in Muslim, as a woman, if we want to get married, we have to get permission from our wali, yeah. So we just can only get married. So if the wali, it could be the father or the brother or the others. Yeah, the guardian. Yeah, if the guardian doesn't give permission to get married, so maybe they can like go to the religious court and take to the judge that I want to prevent this marriage. Or maybe if someone wants to marry for the second time, the first wife can go to the court and take the marriage prevention dispute. And then marriage annulment. Marriage annulment is batalan pernikahan. So it could happen like maybe if there is like a wild polygamy, yeah, if someone is married for the second time, or if someone married but actually they don't fulfill the requirement, yeah. So it is someone that has the right to cancel. They can go to the registrar to do the marriage annulment. And also claim for living. For living, if it's like about the money, yeah, or nafkah, yeah. So like wife, past income, children's income, yeah, children's education, housing. Also like for the past income, it means like when the husband, yeah, doesn't give money, or doesn't give enough money to the wife can like look at the register and ask her right, yeah. So they just can make a decision, yeah, to punish the husband. And also the first claim, the first application, settlement of joint estate. This one is harta bersama or harta gini. Settlement of joint estate. Childcare, asuh anak ya, especially when forced, ya, and then guardianship, perwalian, and guardianship, and then education of children. It happens especially for the children who are born in marriage, or the children who are born in marriage, but only the Kasiri, sorry, are born before the parents have the legal marriage, yeah. Origin of children. So same, yeah. It's the same origin of children. Adoption, yeah, and then legalization of marriage. And I just want to give information about the adoption of children. It's legally adopted children. But you know that we cannot let the child forget who the real parents are. So we can adopt a child, but the child must be taught who are the real child, and the nasab, yeah, or the identity is must be the original one. So we can accept the nasab or the identity first. That's in Islam, yeah, maybe it's different from another religion, but in Islam we can access the nasab. So even they stay with you, give the money, you give the care, love, but they have the right to know what they come from, who their parents, even their parents don't care about them, but in Islam, nasab is very important. That's why in Islam is very important and marriage. Yeah. And then the next is the legalization of marriage. So it's talking, yeah, about the legality of that the legalization of marriage. Okay, can you to the next slide, Mr. Dennis? This one. Maybe I remember in the group last week when I asked you guys what topic I should bring for next week, and many of you like asked me that please tell me about how many cases and what is the most interesting cases that you face. Okay, first thing about the total of the cases, yeah. Then every year, yeah, mostly, yeah, every year average is 400,000 cases. 400,000 cases is a lot, yeah, for cases every year. And mostly, or around 70%, are submitted by the wife. So actually, in the religious code, there are two kinds of divorce, yeah, cerai gugat and cerai talak. If cerai gugat is by the wife, and cerai talak is by the husband. And as you can see on my screen, 70% are the mostly are submitted by the wife. So mostly are cerai gugat. And the reason is many. I haven't written the reason. I just tell you by my voice. Yeah. The reason is mostly it's about economy, cheating, and then the domestic violence. Yeah, but mostly it's about economy. Yeah. And yeah, it's become a trend, because you know that every day I face because like this, and everyone gets trouble in the marriage. But yeah, don't worry, everyone here who haven't got married, yeah, but I mean that everyone must have a problem. So we cannot just marriage must be a problem. No, it don't conclude like that. Even you are single, you also have your own problem. So if you are single, if you are married, you will face your own problem. Okay, and can we go to the next? Yes, I have talked here about the reason, yeah, mostly about economy. Uh, okay, and then so actually how we can maintain, yeah. It's just only like my advice, yeah, even I'm not also succeeding in my marriage, but the main success is about loyalty, just doing the best for our family according to the potential and opportunities that have invested in of us. Because as I mentioned before, this is all data, and actually if right now, yeah, the data is more over when the corona era, because in the corona era, so many people uh, get lost or his job, bankrupt, and that's become the reason why they want to get divorced. Maybe they want to find someone else, maybe they want to become independent, and that's a very sad thing. I mean, because of Corona, not only the economy, but also love story. Many of the love story, many of the marriage is just, yeah, just gone. So actually, million of people divorce. So in 1 year, yeah, about 500,000, 400. The average is 400,000, like I mentioned before. But if I count, yeah, the average, yeah, not only the average, but in 2018, 155 600 people in Indonesia in 2018. This is the average. What I mentioned before, 400,000 is the average. But for now, I have already checked yet for 2021. But I'm not for sure that if it, yes, so it can we can say that almost in 1 minute. In 1 minute, we can drink a cup of coffee. In 1 minute, we can go to the toilet. In 1 minute, we can go everywhere. Also, in 1 minute, there is one couple that get divorced. That's the fact in our love country, Indonesia. Okay, go next, please. I still have time until, okay, I still have 4 minutes. Sorry, I stick to fast because at 8:05, I should give time for you guys asking. And don't worry, I would love to be asked. Okay, continue. Lesson for today. Let me just only short words, yeah. I mean, don't be traumatized about what we have done too, yeah. I've told you before that even you're single, even you're married, there must be a problem. So if you want to get married, don't be rushed. Don't be rushed, but also do not ending. When you're ready, get married. But if you're still not ready, yeah, just don't be rushed. I mean, everything will be beautiful at the time. Just enjoy your single time. And if when you're already married, you have to love your partner, yeah, or whoever they are, whatever their condition. You can say that unconditional love. It's very important. So you have to accept them because marriage was forever actually. And but if unless you have a strong reason, yeah, because in Islam, yeah, actually marriage uh, is okay, it's mubah, but actually it's uh, very hated by Allah. So that's only the last choice. Yeah. Do not make the divorce is your first choice. That's the last choice. So before you get divorced, or before there is a divorce, yeah, in the religious court, we as a judge, we have to recheck and check yeah, about the condition, why they get divorced. And I mean, it's not easy actually, the divorce process in religious court. It's simple but not easy because we are a judge, we have to check and check about the condition, about the reality, about the fact, and also then compare to the law. Yeah, that's how we make a decision yeah, whether they can be divorced or not. So actually, yeah, because it's easy and legal, but it's not like it's not the first option. That's the last option. If you don't have the another option, okay, maybe the first will be your good option. Yeah? But I mean, before you do that, you have to do a lot of thinking, a lot of talking, a lot of discussion, thinking about your family, thinking about your children, thinking about everything in your life. So you won't regret because regret always comes after that. So that's why don't make yourself regret. Yeah? You have to think before. Next, Mr. Dennis, it's have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I think that's the end of the presentation. So, Sophie, yeah, uh, maybe some of people here know that I'm Dutch and they ask my advice. Yeah, and Sophie, I mean, in every single person story, yeah, love story, marriage story, I will give them different answer. It's not only, I mean, not only like you have to go back or not only you have to divorce. No, I mean it's very different. And it's flexible. It could be different. It could be you have to go back. I mean it depends on your condition. So do not see the other story or do not compare the other story and you see that oh why they are happy and not do not like that because everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own struggle. And myself, yeah, I'm here actually. I'm not talk on this theoretically. I also experienced that, yeah. So I think that's all. And I hope you guys are happy with your family. Kita mau ada waroma and you guys are still thinking can get married soon with the best, yeah. But do not rush that with a good thinking, disegerakan but not rush. I think That's all. It's a perfect time to stop here. 5 past 8. Thank you, everyone. And don't be sure to update. Thank you, Mr. Denis. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah.
Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum
Please give
warahmatullahi
applause.
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please give applause to Miss Aisyah Kahar. I believe there are many questions, yeah. So like what Miss Aisyah say, don't put other life into your own life. Everyone has his or her own life. It doesn't mean that when you get married, then you go to heaven. No, you are still on earth. So many things happen, but it doesn't mean that you don't need to get married unless it's your own choice. Yeah, but again, like what Miss Aisyah said earlier, there are so many positives and negatives of getting married. That's why we need to prepare. Don't be rushed. So prepare more. We have 4 participants here. Actually, 5 participants. So okay, can everyone lower down your hand first? Because to be honest, I didn't see who raised hand first. Because before I let you raise your hand, you already raised your hand, which was very good. But I'm sorry, I cannot see. So I will put everyone lower hand first. So if you want to raise your hand, you may raise your hand now, please. So whoever wants to raise hands first, you may raise your hands. Okay. But it seems like I cannot lower hand Miss Irani and Mr. Edward. So you know what? I will give chance first. Okay, is it my... Okay, yeah. All right. So I'll give chance to Miss Elvira. After that, Mr. Torik. Then Okay, hold on. I saw Mr. Elvira. And now I saw... Okay, first I will give Miss Elvira. After that, Mr. Torik. Then after that, Mr. Abir Sabil. After that, I have some other sessions for Mr. Edward and also for Miss Irani. Miss Elvira, turn on your microphone. Please, one question first, because Miss Aisyah needs to go. So one question for everyone first, please.
Okay, yeah. I just have one question. Thank you, Mr. Denis, and a good presentation, Miss Aisyah. I want to ask you, yeah, when I registered my marriage with Mr. Denis, we had a pre-wedding seminar, and the official of the religious court said the highest cause of the divorce was not economic, but another ideal woman or man. It is true or no related the current condition? Thank you very much. Wheel and peel, ya wanita idaman lain. Thank you.
Yeah, cheating. So how's the cheating? Yeah. Please, Miss Aisyah, you may answer.
Sorry, Miss Asra, I still don't get your question. So you said that about the fee that should be paid when enter case in the religious court or what?
About another woman and another man. She said that the data when we got married, the religious court said that the highest number is about cheating with another man or another woman. Does it still happening or it's changing? Thank you, Ms. Aisyah.
I have also mentioned you before, the first is economy, and as I mentioned before, the second also cheating. Yeah, that's the cheating, and I think it's quite balanced. Yeah, why they cheating? Because they don't feel enough with the economy, so they cheat. Sometimes like that, but sometimes it's also not like that because maybe because the economy is not enough, the woman works and then she cheat, or maybe because the man. Yeah, I think so many reasons about the cheating. But I think it's happened a lot about the cheating. And it's true. That's why I think cheating is become a lifestyle. No, let's very careful. Cheating is become a lifestyle. No, so many people cheating and even they show off or maybe they just pretend it. So yeah, it's true because it's over. I've told you before that's the second big cause in the divorce.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Zero. Yeah.
Yes, already answered. Also, the first higher for now economic. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Elvira. Thank you, Miss Aisyah. Next, I saw Mr. Abir Sabil. Would you mind ask Miss Aisyah, please? Are you still there, Mr. Abil Sabil? Because there you go, please. Please.
Assalamualaikum, how are you?
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I have a small question. What are the procedures of getting married to an Indonesian girl? That's it.
You get the question, Miss Aisyah?
Okay. He asked me how the procedure to get married with the Indonesian girl. So actually, that's not our authority. Yeah. If I mean, like, you can marry with Indonesian girl, anyone, yeah, from another country, you can marry Indonesian girl. And I think it's not our authority to do that. You just can go to first is to go to your embassy. You go to your embassy to get the letter, yeah, for your embassy to show if you're a man that you don't have another wife, yeah, in another country. It's very important. And after you get the letter from the embassy, you can bring that letter to the KUA, ya. KUA is kantor urusan agama. It's different with layoff is from the beginning, ya. It's different KUA and religious court. So for the marriage, go to KUA, not religious court. So you can bring that letter, and then I think, yeah, maybe it's quite complicated, yeah, for the, but it's possible because also many of my friends, even they are men, even they're women, they are married with a foreigner. Yeah? They are not married to Indonesian. They're married to a foreigner from any country, yeah, in the world. So it's possible and it's easy actually. That's just more a little bit complicated, but yeah, not so complicated. I think that's my answer. For the maybe for the detail we can go here because it's so my authority, and also I haven't done that, so I don't know exactly. Yeah.
Thank you, Miss
Jadi,
Aisyah.
Mr.
Thank you.
Jadi, Mr. Abil.
Done.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you so
Abil.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
The next participant, Mr. Torik, you may turn on your microphone and you can ask Miss Aisyah, please.
Okay, thank you for the presentation, Miss Aisyah. I'm just curious because in your presentation you only mentioned that religious court only manage Muslim. Is there any prayer or maybe about something related to other religion than Muslim that also managed by religious court?
You said if there are any other cases, but if from another religion that is also managed by the religious court, is that true?
Yes, that's right.
Actually,
Yes.
in the religious court, we only manage the case that is related to Muslim, and maybe like if they have agreement, even they are not Muslim, like in Syariah economy, yeah. I mean, from the economy Syariah or Syariah economy law, it could be the person, it could be non-Muslim too actually. But if they are want to use Syariah economy, and one day they have dispute, they can go to the, they must go to the, not can, they must go to the religious court because they follow the Syariah law. So actually, we see here that in the religious court, we face about, why I can say face about the Muslim because we face about the dispute or the case that is related, yeah, the basic of the background is about Muslim law. So if they don't relate it or the basic is not Muslim law, we cannot handle it. So it must be like they married in KUA, they married Muslim, yeah, with Islam, or maybe like the other, yeah, and they are Muslim, they have problems, so they come to us. So if another religion is possible, but I think only in just some cases. Like for example, I told you before, like maybe like Syariah law, they are non-Muslim but they join the Syariah and when they have dispute, yeah, they must go to the to the religious court to solve the problem. That's my answer, Mr. Tarik.
Okay,
Got it?
thank you. Okay, so
You're welcome.
the religious court not manage Christian marriage or maybe Buddha marriage, no? Oh, I see.
Regarding the your question, if like someone after Islam, yeah, if they are Christian, Hindu, and they want to get divorced, they don't go to the religious court. They go to the district court, pengadilan negeri. So they go to the district court. Yeah, so they divorce there, not in the religious court. Okay.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Torik. Previously, I saw Miss Irani, Mr. Edward, and Mr. Asep Saipuroman raise hand. You may raise your hand again. So, and now Miss Isti also want us, sure. But first, I probably will give chance to Mr. Edward. After that, Miss Irani. After that, Mr. Asep. Then Miss Isti. Mr. Edward, please. We still have about 10 more minutes. Go ahead, Mr. Edward.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dennis. Thank you so much, Miss Aisyah, for the good presentation. Once again, we got new knowledge tonight. So based on my experience, that I agree that 70%, yeah, the participant maybe or the client is a woman, a wife in the religious court. And I think in Bekasi area, it's about 99%, I think, because I saw in the last 2 years, I often visit religious church in Bekasi, and I see many women come to the religious court, and only maybe about 1% man or the husband. My question is, when in the last 2 years, when I was visit the religious court in Bekasi, I saw many lawyers there. And from my opinion, from my experience, I saw that many of them are bad lawyer for me, because many of them influence husband and wife to divorce, not to like save the marriage. It's based on my experience. So my question is there any regulations or how you handling the bad lawyers in your religious court area? Because I saw many of them, sometimes they need to save the marriage to go to the court. But sometimes I see lawyers sometimes for personal advantage, they want the husband and wife got divorced. So I want to know your opinion about that, Miss Aisyah. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edward. What do you think, Miss Aisyah?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Edward, because you asked about regulation. If another second, as far as I know, there is no exact regulation that can regulate that things, yeah. But actually, in every court, yeah, we always like in the sitting room, yeah, and like everyone comes into our area, they have to wear like the necklace, yeah. So we know that this is a lawyer, or this is not everyone just can come in and come out freely, because religious store is not a mall, it's not just like supermarket, it's not a market. So if you want to come into the register, you have to introduce yourself. Oh, I'm here, I want to register. I just want to accompany my friend, or I want to accompany my future wife, for example. So do not just come in and come out. I think that's also the regulation that can help to reduce if there's like some now the lawyer, yeah, that they just want to go to inside the office and they just only want to find client with the not intention like that. But for the other regulation, I think I haven't found it. But you know that if the clients comes for both of them, yeah, like the husband and the wife come together at the first trial. The first step is mediation first. Yeah. So we judge, yeah, it's like obligation for us to give them advice, yeah, in every trial, yeah, not only the first, from the first second until the last trial or until the decision. We must give them advice. Please don't divorce. Please think about, and it's like an obligation for us to do that. So I told you, the kid is okay, is mudah, yeah, but actually it's something that is habit but ours. So that's why we try to make them not divorce, please. We try to stop them not divorce. And besides that, if they both of them come, yeah, the wife and husband, the first step is mediation, yeah, before we take into the trial step. Yeah, the first is mediation. So there is like a mediator. They are put in the like separated room. Yeah, there's a mediation room, and the mediator also try to make them get back again, or maybe there's something others that can be solved. Yeah, so there won't be any like dispute or hatred in their heart. Yeah, that's very important. And how about the lawyer that wants the client divorce? I think we don't have any regulation regarding that, because the lawyer is outside our office. They are not part of us. And we don't know inside their heart or inside our office what they do. So it's up to them. But also every trial, we don't only give advice to the wife or husband. Please do not divorce. Think about your child, not only to wife or husband. We also give advice to the lawyer, yeah, that please help them to mediate. Even there is a mediation in the court, but outside, please, lawyer, Mr. or Mrs. Lawyer, please help them to negotiate too outside, yeah, maybe in restaurant, maybe in the. So we always give suggestion or advice to the lawyer that divorce is not good. If you make them succeed to go back again, yeah, I mean, it's not only about the money. So I mean, there's a regulation, but we as a judge also give advice to the lawyer, yeah, to push them to make them also to give access to their client, yeah, to go back again. I think that's my answer, Mr. Edward. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edward, for the question. Next, Miss Irani, since you also raised your hand earlier, please.
Mr. Dennis, can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good evening, Miss Aisyah. Related to Mr. Edward's question, is what is the exact number of which marriage is ending with divorce and another ending with peace? Or just let's say when you handle 100 of case of divorce, how many were ending with divorce and how many were ending with how much? Yes,
Ending
that's
with
my
what? Sorry?
question.
Ending with rujuk?
Yes, tujuk.
Oh, okay.
When they get together again, do you have
Yeah.
any data related to it?
Sorry, I haven't tried it, but I remember, yeah, because this is my daily job. Unfortunately, yeah, mostly they end in divorce, but not 100%. Maybe around 20%, yeah, they go back again. 20%, yeah, around 20%. Yeah. They get back again, even in mediation or outside the mediation. I mean, yeah, they get their own mediation outside, yeah, or maybe because of the mediation in the court, yeah. So yeah, alhamdulillah, okay. So when everyone, maybe yourself or your family, they come to the religious court and they really want to, oh, I want to get divorced. You know that our heart is easy to get back, get down, get up. So it doesn't mean that they must be divorced. No, I mean, we as the friends, we as the family, it is also our part, our role, to give them advice, suggestion. Please think about that again. And so it doesn't mean that if you already have the number of your case in the register court, you have already paid. It doesn't mean that you will get divorced because everything can just happen. Yeah, we don't know inside of what can just happen. So before the end of the trial, you can like finish the trial, yeah, even the wife or the husband, and then if they are agreed to get together, they can go back together. Even it's already for trial, even it's already for trial, but if the trial hasn't finished and they want to go back and they both of them agree to go back together, they can go back together. So nothing is impossible, yeah. Just saying. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss
Okay,
Irani.
thank you.
Thank you, Miss
Yeah.
Aisyah. Last time I still saw Mr. Asep Salpurrahman. You also raise your hand. You may turn your microphone on, please.
Oke, terima kasih. Thank you, Mr. Dennis. I'm sorry I can't open the camera because
No worries.
I'm big and the signal is not good. Assalamualaikum, Miss Aisyah.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
I heard the extraordinary presentation delivered by Mr. Aisyah. In this presentation, the average divorce case decided by the religious court every year was 40,000 cases and 70% was submitted by the wife. My question, what problem are the most proposed from 70% by the wife? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Asad. I have mentioned it before, yeah, for the wife mostly about economy and cheating. Yeah, mostly about economy and cheating. So I think I already answered, yeah, the question before. Any more question, please, Hasan?
What problem are the most proposed from 70% by the wife?
Yeah, economy and cheating, same.
Economy, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
economy.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah,
Miss
you're
Asep.
welcome.
Yeah.
I still have one more slot, Miss Isti. If you have any question, you may turn your microphone on, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dennis, allowing me to give two questions, but simple.
One probably, if you don't mind. Okay, go ahead, please.
Assalamualaikum, Miss Aisyah.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
I have two simple questions, I think. Just ask about the regulations you explained before. You said that what number, yeah? What law number before? What regulations the kind of the regulation you said before? In what slide, ya?
Which one?
Ini Article 49 of Law Number 3. We have so many regulations ya in our country, like Undang-Undang Dasar, Peraturan Pemerintah. So this law from what kind regulation? This is the first question, and then the second question is, what about halal product? Is halal product is halal product authority one of authority for religious court? That's
Okay,
all
thank you,
question, please.
Miss Siti.
Yeah.
I don't mention all the regulation, yeah, because I know that not from all of you from the laws. I just mentioned 100%. I mentioned is the law number 3 2006 is undang-undang tentang peradilan agama, law about religious court. Yeah. So actually we have like Pancasila, Undang-Undang Dasar, and undang-undang. So so many undang-undang, so many law, yeah. So because we talk about religious court, so we refer to undang-undang tentang peradilan agama. So in undang-undang tentang peradilan agama, law number 3 2006, it explains about the religious court itself, the definition, the authority, and so on. Yeah, I think that's the answer from your first question. And the second question,
About halal.
Halal
About
product.
halal.
Yeah.
Halal product.
Sorry.
Yeah.
By the way, for the product halal, it's not our authority, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's not our authority. That's for the MPE, Majelis Ulama Indonesia. Not our authority.
Okay, thank you, Miss Aisyah.
Thank you very much, Miss
Thank you,
Isti.
Mr. Dennis.
Okay, first of all, again, thank you very much for Miss Aisyah for delivering such wonderful presentation. And many people want to ask, of course, nobody wants to get divorced. Of course, nobody wants. So that's why we actually really curious about the presentation. So before I will put everyone in the breakout room, because I saw some people just new, such as Miss Dwi Cipta, Miss Nada Diani, Mr. Abir Sabil, who else? Mr. Miftah, Miss Nada Diani, I think I mentioned twice. So if you are interested to follow our Instagram, we actually have our Instagram. The Instagram name is Speaking Practice Group. So you can see what's our activity. Inshallah, we always have the meeting every Sunday night from 7:30 until 9-ish. And you can also follow Miss Aisyah Kahar Instagram, like what she mentions there, including her number. Yeah. And if you
have any question, yeah, then be shy. I'm open to ask answer your question.
So she already said that she opens to all questions. And also you can follow our Speaking Practice Group WhatsApp. So if you want to follow us, so you want to know in our WhatsApp group, it's actually we talk about the speaking. So you may join our Speaking Practice Group if you want to know what our activities are. So that's about the session, and thank you very much for Miss Aisyah. But our session not yet finished, because after this we will put you into breakout room. But if I'm not mistaken, Miss Aisyah need to leave, yeah? Am I correct with that?
It's okay. I think I can still continue.
Woo! Yes, that's great then. So if you can still continue, we are going to put everyone here into breakout room with 2 people. So you're gonna have about 15 minutes to I'm sorry, so we have 20 people. So I'm gonna make 10 rooms, and each room will be about 10 minutes. There will be 12 minutes. I will make it by, let's go by 13 minutes. Yeah, so Mr. Dwi Chip, I don't know, is it Miss or Mr.? I'm sorry. Dwi Chipta will be with Miss Elvira. Mr. Muhammad Faras Akbar will be with Mr. Torik. Mr. Asep Saipur Rahman will be with Mr. Nugraha. Mr. Abil Sabil will be with Miss Aisyah. Mr. Edward will be with Mr. Irfan Islami. Miss Isti will be with Miss Irani Soraya. And then Mr. Abdul Mustafa will be with Mr. Restu. Mr. Fahru Rozi will be with Miss Nada. And Miss Nurohma Kartikarini probably is going to be with me. So you will speak with your partners about 13 minutes. You can talk about marriage and divorce, or you can talk about anything so you know each other. Okay, if Mr. Asep cannot continue anymore, it's fine. So I'm gonna put Miss Nurohma. Hold on. Okay, so anybody else leave? Oh, before we leave, I should not say that before. Let's take a picture first, because I know some people probably will leave. Yeah. If you can continue, please turn your microphone on. Turn your camera on first, please, because I forgot this is the one that I should do first. Yeah, if you can turn on your microphone, we cannot see each other, brother. My son, actually, not my brother. He's my son. But suddenly I forgot he's my son. Okay, so let's take a picture together. Oh no, my wife said, "What are you doing?" No, just kidding. Okay, let's take a picture together, yeah. 3, 2, okay. Yes. No worries, Mr. Nugraha. But let's take a picture first, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you very much. If you want to leave, you may. But if you want to stay, you still can stay here, because we're going to do the partner pairing group. Yeah. So because now many people left, so let me recreate the room. Okay. So okay. Let me put it. Okay. Let me repeat. Yeah. Mr. Abil will be still with Miss Aisyah. Miss Isti will be with Miss Nurohma. Mr. Restu cannot stay, Mr. Restu. Mr. Restu, can you stay or you can't? Okay. All right. Sure. So let me repeat again, yeah. You know what? Let me open the room and you will be with your partner, because if your partner's not there, I will put you into another room. So basically you will speak with your friend. Yeah, with the roommate here. I will open the room. Start from. Wait. This is how it's difficult. Okay, I will open all the rooms. Start from now. Kita lihat, Kak.
Waalaikumsalam.
Oh,
I'm
Miss
actually girl.
I'm sorry. I really need to apologize, since I don't know. Are you a woman or are you a man? I really deeply apologize with that. How can I call your name?
Just call me Miftah. I'm sorry for turn off my camera because signal very bad here. I'm from Papua.
Oh, you're from Papua. How do you know this program from, Miss Miftah?
From Miss Aisyah.
Oh,
Aisyah
you
Ide.
know it from Miss Aisyah. Are you friends
I
of Miss
follow her.
Aisyah?
No, just follow her on Instagram.
You follow her from Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you then. Hopefully, you can always join our meeting. I will not put you into another. Okay. I will put you together with Mr. Irfan Islami, ya, Miss Miftah. You will be in room 7 with him. Please.
7.
You can click the joining room. Mr. Irfan Islami, you can come back, Mr. Irfan. Miss Miftah is there.
How I can come back there?
Wait. Yeah, I will put you in back to room 8, but then I'll put you in room 7. Please, yeah. Yeah. I put you in room 7 before. Are you there?
Yeah.
Now you come back.
I'm come back actually now. I don't know
Okay,
what's happened.
no worries. I will put again and wait, yeah.
Well, hello.
Hello.
You still mute. You still mute.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I forgot to turn my camera on, my microphone on. Okay, now we're gonna recreate the room. So we have 13 participants now. Okay, please tell me because it's second time, so we need to make sure that you are not with the same partner. Miss Isti with Miss Nurrohma Kartikarini, Mr. Ozzy with Mr. Torik, Mr. Abdul Mustafa will be with Mr. Edward, Miss Elvira will be with Miss Miftah, Mr. Irfan will be with Miss Nada, and Miss Irani will be with Miss Lukmanul Hakim. Does anybody?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dennis. Just now, I and Miss Nurrahmah.
Already.
Yeah, already.
In the same one. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Isti. Miss Isti and Miss Nurrahmah already, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Nurrahmah, I will
Mr. Fahru Rozi just now.
Rosie. Thank you, Miss Isti. So Miss Irani will be with Miss Nurrahmah and Miss Isti will be with Mr. Lukman. Mr. Lukmanul Hakim. Okay, does
Mr.
anybody
Dennis.
have the... Yes, Mr. Abdul Mustafa?
I will be meet with Elvira, Miss Elvira.
Or do you want to meet with Miss Elvira? Do you
Yes.
mean?
Oh no. Oh no, we already.
Yeah.
Oh, you already with Miss. Yeah. So
Oh.
Mr. Abdul Mustafa will be with Mr. Edward. Okay. So I will open all rooms.
Do you want to say, Mr. Mustafa?
Yeah, I will be meet Miss Elvira. Already.
But
I mean
already.
Yeah. So now you are with Mr. Edward.
Edward, not me.
Oh,
Edward.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I will open the room. Start from now. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Since everyone's already back to the main room, we already discussed and get some chit chat with your partner. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna find a new presenter because next week the moderator will be Mr. Mujahid. I just asked the replacing, but the presenter, of course, it cannot be Mr. Abdul Mustafa, Mr. Irfan Islami, Miss Miftah, or Miss Nurrohmah, because or Miss Nada Diani, because all of them were just new participants. Miss Elvira already did. Mr. Ozzy already did. I actually wanna offer either Miss Irani. It's been a long time you never present what you have. Would you like to present something for next week?
I think so.
Okay, great, great. So it's gonna be Miss Irani for the next week presenter, and the moderator will be Mr. Mujahid. So thank you very much one more time for everyone. But probably because I haven't asked new participants before we close, because we actually have some times, I just want to know some new participants. So Miss Nurrohmah Kartikarini, would you mind to introduce yourself, and how do you know this program from, please? You can turn your microphone on.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Nurrohmah Kartikarini. You can call me Rahma. I just joined here. I know this group from Miss Irani.
Oh, you know it from Miss Irani. What's your activity now?
I'm an employee in a private sector company in Jakarta.
Okay. Very nice to have you here, Miss. How can I call your name? Miss Nurrohmah or Miss
Rahma?
Miss Rahma. Okay. Hopefully next week you can join again with us, Miss Rahma. Okay. Next, I have Miss Nada Diani Khairunisa. Would you mind to introduce yourself and tell us how do you know this program from?
Okay. My name is Nada Diani. My name is Nada Diani Khairunisa. You may call me as Nada.
Nada.
And I knew of this program from Mr. Fahru Rozi.
Oh, great, great. And what's your activity currently?
Currently, my activity is I'm studying in college.
You study in college. Okay. Are you? But you are not family of Mr. Ozzy, or aren't you?
I'm sorry?
Are you a family of Mr. Ozzy, or you just friend with Mr. Ozzy? I'm just asking.
A friend.
Oh, just friend. Okay. Thank you, Miss Nada. Hopefully next week you can join again with us.
Okay, you're welcome.
After Miss Nada, Mr. Irfan Islami, can you also tell us about yourself and how do you know this program from, please?
Okay, thank you. My name is Irfan Islami. You can call me Irfan. I'm just graduated from Plant Breeding Master Program, Universitas Gadjah Mada. Currently, I'm still staying in Yogyakarta, and I know this program from my friend, Miss Hana.
Oh, I already asked you, yeah, Mr. Irfan. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting old. I forgot. Okay, thank you, Mr. Irfan. Mr. Abdul Mustafa, have I asked you in the beginning of the class? In the beginning of the session?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so can you just remind me again, what's your activity now, Mr. Abdul Mustafa? Where do you work? What do you do?
I'm judge in Bali.
You're judge in Bali. And this is the first time you joining our session, right?
Yes, the first time.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Hopefully next week you may also join again, Mr. Abdul Mustafa. So
okay, I want to try.
Very nice for having you. Okay, next I have Miss Miftah. Miss Miftah, would you mind introducing yourself and how do you know this program from, please?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Denis. Good morning, everyone. My name is Miftahul Khairia. You can call me Miftah. I know this group from last time Miss Aisyah Kahar on Instagram, like that.
Okay. And what do you do for life? I mean, what's your activity, if I may know?
For now, I am civil servant to be in Fak.
So yeah, you said that you live in Maluku, yeah? Fak is part of Maluku, isn't it?
No, West Papua.
Papua. Okay.
West
I'm
Papua.
not really good in geography. Mr. Dennis, Fak is in Papua, not in Maluku. Because I'm from Maluku, actually. I thought it's in Maluku. Thank you very much, Miss Mifta. I think everyone else is the member. Oh, Miss Isti. Have I already introduced you before? See, I'm getting old. Yes, yeah. Have you introduced yourself?
I have.
Oh, you did. I did.
Previously.
Oh, in the beginning of the session, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
hopefully next week you can also join our club, yeah.
Okay, of
So
course.
again, for people who haven't follow our Instagram, you can follow our Instagram in speaking.practice.group. Yeah, this is the our Instagram, and you can join our WhatsApp group. If you also wanna join my English course, so in this group everything is okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you can promote your things. Yeah, so there is no. I have my English course named Leaders English. This one is commercial, while Speaking Practice group is not commercial. It's voluntarily for everyone. So once again, thank you for all your attendance tonight. Hopefully next week we can meet each other again with Miss Irani as the presenter and Miss Mujahid as the moderator. Thank you very much. Let's close the room. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a great night.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr.
You know, you